Hello and welcome to the lesson. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play the major scales on a piano. So to start off, what is a major scale? Major scales are separated by whole steps on the piano and half steps on the 3rd, 4th, 7th, and 8th degrees. These half steps separate would be the difference between like an A major scale and a B major scale. You would change those degrees on the half steps in order to change the scale. Okay, now let's begin playing. First, we will start with the easiest scale, the C major scale. This one is one of the easier ones, or the easiest, because this one has no sharps or flats, straight whole steps all the way down the piano. So you start off here, which this would be a C. The C's are before all the twos on the piano right up here. These twos, these are all the C's, and these ones are all the F's right before the threes. We'll start here, and the C major scale, like I said, is pretty simple. There you go, and that would be C, that would be C to C right here, C to C. Right here, and that would be the whole scale. Another quick thing to note is that you see the way I moved my fingers on the piano. You go down like here, 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 here when you play, and then you cross over here. You get your ring finger back on, and then play here, here, here. And then you have your thumb, and that's the way you glide across. And you do the same thing on the way back. Go here, here. And once you hit your ring finger, you go with the thumb, and then you go back up over here. So you can play back and forth either way. Now I will show you the D major scale. This one has an F sharp, which would be right here. You go up a half step. This would be F. You go up a half step to F sharp. And then it also has a C sharp right here. So you go up a half step here from C to C sharp. So this one would look like this when you play it. Now we will play the E major scale. This one has a sharp on F, G, C, and D. Lots of sharps on this one. So this one, you would start here, and it would be F sharp here. So you go E, F sharp, then G sharp, then A, B, then C sharp, D sharp, and top it off with E again. So it would look like this. And that one would be E major. Now we will do F major. F major only has one flat, and that would be B flat. So that would be right here. This note would be B, but because it's flat, you would go down a whole step up here. And this would be B flat. So now here's what it would look like if you played F major. And that would be the F major scale. Now we are moving on to G major. This one only has one sharp at the end, or right next to the end, which would be F sharp. And that would be the G major scale. Now moving on to the A major scale. This one has a C sharp, an F sharp, and a G sharp. That would be the A major scale with the sharps in place. Now we will move on to the B major scale. This one has a lot here. It has a C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and an A sharp. So this scale would look something like this. Now the next scale we are going to do would either be called a C sharp or a D flat major. The C sharp and D flat major scale starts off with a D flat, then E flat, then F, then G flat, A flat, B flat, C, then D flat. Also another hard one here, just like the B major one. Lots of flats here. Now we'll move to the D sharp and E flat major scale. This one has an E flat, an A flat, a B flat, and another E flat to end it off. So this one will look like this when you play it. The next scale we have is the F sharp and G flat major. This scale has F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, C sharp, D sharp, and F sharp in it. Again, obviously, starts and ends with the same note. But yeah, there's only two regular notes, a B and a regular F in here. Lots of sharps all the way through. Now we will go over the G sharp to A flat major scale. This scale contains an A flat, B flat, D flat, E flat, and an A flat again at the end to round it off. Now to round things off, we will go to the A sharp and B flat major scale. This one contains B flat, E flat, and that's it, with the B flat at the end. And there you go, guys. That is how to play all the major scales of the piano. You have to remember, you gotta practice this a lot. It's a lot of memorization. You have to go over it a lot in your head, and you gotta practice how to move your fingers correctly across. But you can do all that. You can, go to the piano, play it a lot, and that's pretty much it. That's how you learn. That's how you do it. It's really just, you really gotta see it, and then really try and do it yourself. It's really something almost like you kind of have to. Requires a lot of practice, a lot of personal experience. You have to really work with yourself. You can't really, you really have to work with yourself on it to get it good. But yeah, that is it. Thank you.